Hello, everyone. This is John Crate, and we are in MLB 25. We're going to be trying to rebuild the White Sox. Not an easy task by the looks of it. So, considering our best player is Lewis Robert Jr., and he is a 77 overall. Ugh, look at this. Look at this is slop. Let's take a look at who we have. So starting pitching. Ugh, look at this. We got a lot of work to do. We got Drew Thorpe. He's got some potential at least. Jonathan Cannon's at least somewhat young and can get a little higher in his rating. Noah Schultz and Hagen Smith are the guys we're going to be counting on to grow a little bit, it looks like. Which Noah Schultz is actually a pretty good prospect in real life. Hagen Smith, I believe they just drafted. Yeah, last year. So this is his first full year in the minors. Let's see. Yeah, we don't got much for pitching. Well, we don't got much for anything, but pitching, okay. James Karinchak, at least he can sort of grow a little bit, even though he's 29. Yeah, this is going to be a shit show right here. Iriarte can maybe grow into something. We may even want to switch him to be a starter. He has stamina. That might not be a bad idea. So we've got 23 relief pitchers, and we're going to be releasing a bunch of guys, I'm sure. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Oops. So if we move him to be a starter... Yeah, he's already jumps up to a 68. Yeah, smart move. Okay. Penn Murphy is our closer. Is there any other relief pitchers who have stamina that would be good? Well, Clevenger, we're gonna... No. We're gonna release him, if possible. So some of these guys we might want to move to starter, but well, it's not a big deal right now. We'll have them if we need to. Now here's where we have some wiggle room, because we've got some young guys here at catcher. Kyle Teal. He's in the real life. He's still in the minors. They got him in a trade with the Red Sox. And he can play the outfield, so that's good. B potential. His bat can grow. They also have Edgar Caro, who's in the majors right now. He's more of a hit over power catcher. I don't even think he's hit a home run yet this year. But, yeah. So we got two guys who can grow in, who should be able to grow into it. And Teal can play the outfield. That gives us some versatility. We got Matt Tice who can play first as well. So that's one of the big reasons to keep him around. We got Joey Gallo in the minors. Andrew Vaughn, who, God, he has been awful. But we might as well, and this is, we might as well keep him. Tim Elko. In real life, people like him, but he's not even like a top prospect. Red Sox fan or White Sox fans just love him because he seems like he's going to be a quadruple A player, but White Sox fans love him because he's just been crushing double A and triple A pitching. But I don't know. There's a lot of questions on if he's going to be able to make it work in the big leagues. Excuse me. Lennon Sosa, so he's got some versatility. He's got an interesting bat. Look at that. He can hit lefties. Miguel Vargas, he's starting to catch fire in the majors. He can play first, third, and left as well. Brennan Drury's they got Vargas from the Dodgers, and he didn't look very good in his first couple seasons in the majors, but this season, all of a sudden, he has just turned it on. Like the start of the season, he looked like your typical Miguel Vargas season, and then all of a sudden, just Jesus Christ. So I don't know what we're gonna do with him in the game. Chase Madroth can play all over the infield as well. He's kind of a fun prospect that they have. Not like a top 101 prospect in real life, but I mean, he's in their top 10. And he's playing in the majors right now, so I mean. Okay, a third, Bobby Dahlbeck. In this game, in the game here, we might use him, but I don't even think he's on the team anymore. Or even in the organization anymore. Now, this is interesting. Rojas doesn't have speed or base stealing skills, but in real life, he's not a bad base stealer at all. I think they underestimate that a little bit. Brian Ramos has some potential at least. He can play first, second, and third. I mean, he's still 22, so we'll probably keep him around for a while. At short, we've got Colson Montgomery. He's like one of their top prospects. So he's probably we gotta be playing him. Let's see who else we have here. Brooks Baldwin has got some versatility, and he played a decent amount so far this year, but I think they sent him back down recently. And left, they've got Benintendi, who's been around for quite a while now. He's 30. He had such promise with the Red Sox, then he just fell off a cliff. Corey Julks is an athletic freak, but the guy just can't put it together in the majors. Zach Deloche. Interesting bat. In center, we've got Lewis Robert. We got Michael A. Taylor, who is one of those frustrating players. Dominic Fletcher still has B potential. I don't know why. Like, people still think he's gonna put it together somehow. Or not in real life, but the guys who Sony just, or not so, when they make this game, the guys who put this game together, they always give him a B potential. It's like, why? I don't understand why. I just don't. But then there's Braden Montgomery. He's like their big-time prospect. He's putting up huge numbers in the minors, so he's got to stick around. Mike Tauchman, he's one of my favorites in real life, actually. He's got because he's just one of those guys who he's always going to have a job because his bat is just good enough and his defense is just good enough. And he's a well-balanced hitter. As you can see, he's not going to hit for a ton of power, but he's got good, good contact hitter. He's good, pretty decent in the field. Always had a soft spot for Mike Tauchman. We got Oscar Colas, who's terrible in the game, and they got rid of him in real life too. Can we make him a pitcher? He was a pitcher when he was in Japan. Anyway, that's our team. Doesn't look promising. We've got to see if there's anybody any free agents that we want that are upgrades. I mean, because there's guys here, but they don't have any sort of. If there's any sort of upgrade, Esteban Ramirez he's got stamina and velocity. He's probably an upgrade, and he's got C potential, and he's young. So we should probably bring him in. Alright, let's just go down and see if there's any potential here. I don't think we're going to find much. Any Bs? Or just really young, or young Bs and really young Cs that can grow into something. I don't think we're gonna find any. Sixto Sanchez. But no, he doesn't have much stamina. I don't think Cueto. Always a fun guy. They gave him 5 pitches here, but I think he throws 7. The guy throws so many pitches, maybe even 8 at this point. That's how he stayed around for so long. Is that he throws. You never know what he's gonna throw, and he always screws up. He always messes with his wind up. He never winds up the same way more than a few times in a row. So weird. That's why I love him though. Yeah, I think we're not gonna. Oh, there's a B. Nope, Dallas Keuchel. I think we're not gonna find it. So there's like one starting pitcher we want. Highly doubt we're gonna find anyone for the bullpen. Zach Jackson though, 30 years old. We could use him. He's definitely an upgrade. He's only 30, so I mean that gives for a relief pitcher that's pretty young. Maybe you. Yeah, just some young guys like those 24 and 25-year-old guys that we can with C potential that we can replace some of these other D and less potential that we can keep them around forever. Okay, for closers. So there's like one starter, like 3 relievers. How about for the closers? Yeah, why does nobody have you? We should bring you on. There's definitely a few guys here too. But even we can just shift over to relief pitcher instead of closer. Catchers, I don't know that we're gonna need any unless there's somebody that blows me away here. We could use you in the minors, I guess. And you can play first and left. That's pretty good. Catchers that can play other positions are always something that I like. First in all the outfield positions, sure. First base, Jose Abreu, unfortunately. I loved Jose Abreu, but yeah, he fell off a cliff. He was great, and then he went to Houston, and then he was just done. Just sad. Don't think we're gonna find anyone at first. Second. Well, there's Iglesias. This guy, he's always a fun. I've always liked Iglesias too. He's always been a defensive player, and in the last couple years he's finally been getting recognition as a contact hitter. The guy, he's always been a contact hitter his whole career. Everyone has always known him as the defensive wizard at shortstop, and that's why he always gets the job. But the guy's his entire career he's been a great contact hitter. I might just bring him in just because of that. Because it's not like I have anybody else better. At third, we've got Nick Senzel. He can hit lefties. I have to bring him back on. Short. Cole Tucker. Nah. Yeah, JD Martinez is still out there. I'd bring him on, but it's like, man, what's the point? We kind of want a tank. Verdugo's still out there. Oh, where did he sign this year? Because he started the year as a free agent. Or is he with the Braves? Is that right? Might be right. Center, we've got Duvall. Again, hits lefties. I don't think we're going to find too many more. Oh, 19 years old? Yeah. I think we can bring him on to replace somebody. Just because he's 19 with C potential, like, he's going to... He can sit in our system for, like, a decade. And with that much lead time to get, with that at that age, his potential actually could go up. Okay, and then in right field, Marcel Garcia. There's a name I haven't heard in a while. Robbie Grossman, another fun player. Fun role player who should always have a job. Don't think he's on any team this year, though. I mean, he's a free agent here, obviously, so pretty sure he's not on any team. Okay, so we've got to release a few guys here to make this work. So we can get rid of some relief pitchers, that's for sure. No, not hit it. Well, we're not going to assign you anyway, so let's just release you. So we've got 20 relief pitchers. Oh wait, we're not under relief pitchers anymore when we were doing that. So we were releasing some guys we probably they were all D potential anyway, so it's not a huge deal, I guess. Looks like we were releasing starting pitchers. That's okay. Get rid of Clevenger. I don't like him anyway. Shane Smith has actually become he's a starter for them, and he's having a really good season this year, as a matter of fact. Okay, so we've got 6 catchers. I do want more catchers. I like to have 8. Release you. I got a lot of shortstops here. He can play all over. Mayton can play all over. Get rid of Oscar Colas. Okay, so that'll let us sign a few guys. Let's see where we're at here. bring you on. We're gonna bring you on. We kind of just want you on a 1-year. Well, let's sign you up to a 2-year deal. There a guy, another really pitcher that was young that I was like, eh. Or was it all closers? That might have been right. Sure. Okay, we want 2 more catchers. So you. You can play first and left, but I'd like someone with more potential. If we're even going to find anyone with more potential, I doubt we will actually. Derek Lynch. Ugh. No, these guys are just bad. Okay, let's just get somebody we can throw in the minors who can play a couple positions. You can play first and third. We'll get ready again next season. If there is no first baseman, we just want you on a 1-year contract, because I like you, but I don't think we're going to keep you around. Fine, 1 year, $10 million. Third base. Do you want to bring on Nick Senzel? It doesn't. It's not a. I mean, he's only 20. He's 29. He's got some potential. How about a 3-year contract? He's looking for. Sure. There was no shortstop, was there? No, I don't think there was. Left. No, it was a center fielder that we liked, right? Yep, you. You're coming to our system. Okay. So we have 89 players. So yeah, that's good. We're doing good. Oh, he's not on the 40-man? Well, yeah, add him to the 40-man. If we're gonna sign him, we want him on the 40-man. Same with you. Yeah, move him up. And if we want you on the roster, we're going to have to move somebody else down. Well, okay, we can't get rid of Shane Smith unless we want to lose him, which I suppose isn't even that big of a deal. Gus Varland, maybe? Because who really cares? Yeah, if somebody wants to claim him, they can. Oh shit. Did I release somebody stupid? Really? There's Edgar Carroll. Where the fuck? There's Kyle Teal. What the hell happened to Teal? No, what did I do? No players. What happened? Oh, that's first name. Duh. Clear that. Yeah, Kyle Teal. White Sox affiliate. Yeah, Charlotte Knights, White Sox affiliate. Roster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I fucking blind? What is happening here? I don't understand. I am baffled. I'm gonna save. But it says he's on my team, but he's not. Okay, well, let's sim. Okay, well, now we've got to cut our roster down. Why is he out there? Okay, well, either way, we've got him back. I must have accidentally released him. That's what I thought happened, but we brought him back. Okay, we're good. Oof. Couldn't afford to lose him. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We gotta cut down to 25. So rotation is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, fine. Designate him for assignment, then that's fine. I don't even care if we lose Martin Perez. So we have 5, and then Perez is down. So that's 5 starters. 1, 2, 3. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Here, we're gonna change you into a starter. And move you down. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Shane Smith we lose if he goes down, so I'll send somebody else down. It's you. So it's 13 pitchers. Catching wise, we got these 2 guys catching. That's fine. We got Vaughn at first. They're not even letting him play the outfield anymore as a secondary position. Probably a smart move. So we've got to get rid of 25 more guys. Oh. Send Ramos down. Go down. Senzel can play short. So can I, well, Iglesias is going to be our shortstop, I would imagine. left. Yeah, you. Move you down. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's get him for assignment. I do not care. So, hold on. Okay, so how many does that give us? Because the designated for assignment thing is kind of messing it all up. So, 1, 2, so we need 13 more. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14. So I gotta get one more. And it's probably going to be Rojas. Auto fix the rotation. Spring training's over. Advance to the regular season. Yes. So scouting is locked. We don't have any sponsorships because I haven't gotten any cards. Okay, the pitching rotation. Put Owen White in the starting rotation. That's not what we want. We want you in the rotation. Sure, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Okay, lineups. Who's on the bench that we don't want on the bench? Why are you highlighted? You need to be playing, I would think. Yeah, we need you playing. Maybe not batting that high. Yeah, Glacius leading off. Sure, Robert can be number 2. Vargas is DHing. Is that... No, we want Senzel in there, don't we? Yeah. Even if he's going to just DH, we want him in there. Oh, I see. That's why. That's why it's loaded. That happens. Okay. Okay, so you're at short. Let's see. Senzel definitely DHs against lefties. Let's see, so Talkman. Glacius leads off again, as usual. Then Sosa. Then Vaughn. Let's do it that way. Yeah, something like that. Close enough, right? So this is mainly just, this year's just gonna suck. Can't scout yet. Hey, a 4-game win streak. Auto fix their pitching staff. Hey, now we can scout. Okay. I should probably look at our scouts. Yeah. Okay. Who do we even have? Current scouts. We have. He's good at. Oh, we got. Oh, he's really good at looking at pitchers. Pitchers and position players. He's not very efficient. He's good with pitchers and position players as well. And also not super efficient. He's not. We need somebody with more efficiency. This guy can do just about everything. Oh, I can't afford it. Oh, okay. So I can afford what? 85, 95, 102, almost 103. So I can't do you. This guy can do. He can do pitchers, and he's not bad with position players. He's very efficient. He's efficient with pitchers. Yeah, let's do you. Yeah, do that. Okay, time to scout. So, we gotta look at our positions here. Okay, personal needs, we need starting pitching, clearly. We could use a first baseman. And we don't need a shortstop. Maybe an outfielder of some kind. We don't need catcher either. We got two promising catchers. Like a right fielder. So we have the 10th pick. So starting pitching. So he's East International. East International. East International. So we should probably have, for these top pitchers, we should probably have our you scout starting pitching in the East, and then after the East we'll go international. Okay, first baseman. East, Central, East, Central, International. But then, so we could do East on first baseman as well. And then our right field, got East, International, East, International, East. Okay, we're gonna be scouting the East, I guess. So, yeah, you're gonna be. Oh, he's not. Oh, he's got a 66 for position players. I thought it was higher. Okay, well, you're gonna do right field East. Dang. Okay, well then I guess we're gonna have to. There weren't a ton of good first basemen anyway. You do international starters. then. Out for a few days, keep him active. That's something else we've got to look at here. User settings, mode specific. Manual. MLB only. Okay, just turn that off because I don't think I'm going to use it. It's not a big deal. Okay. Apply the changes, please. Scouting. 21, 9, and 28 prospects. View the prospect list. Okay, so a lot of these guys are at 20%. So we're just gonna leave them that way. And 10%. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna leave those on. And right field. Yeah, so we're gonna let those guys go for a while. Ooh, we're getting some wins here now. 30%. These guys are still kind of the cream of the crop here. At right field, we're at 23%. Yep, let them go. %? 31%. This guy's, man, he's got some power, or at least right now. He looks like he has power now anyway. But keep that one going. Keep him active. Doing better than I thought we would be. I mean, we're still terrible, don't get me wrong, but 14 and 19 at this point is way better than I thought. Okay, 50%. Yeah, gotta keep that moving. And 25%. And there's somebody who's jumped up quite a bit. Right field, okay. 38, 25, so none of these. We got some at 50%. Okay, keep it where it's at. %60% for starting pitching. Yeah, keep it moving. Yeah, keep it moving. Look at that. We're jumping up there. Okay, 70% is pretty good. gonna let it go again, though. And a lot of these guys just are not moving. Like, their ranking is pretty set, but I'm not convinced. Keep it moving. All of a sudden, we're wearing our red uniforms. Draft is in 48 days. I think we gotta leave it as it is, though. I want to be a lot of these pitchers that we can get late, I want to be sure. And the doctor's exams are still pending. Okay, these guys that are the international ones, I think we've got to let go. Or the international ones we've got to keep moving. Because he's not efficient at all. But you... Maybe we have you go, like, closers or something. International, central, international, international... Yeah, international closers? Sure. And then right... Yeah, keep these guys scouting. There's some losses. Okay, so starting pitching. Yeah, keep that moving. Yeah, keep these moving. And right. Okay, some of these guys are at 100%. So yeah, we can change you to international. So we're still getting rankings on some of those international starting pitchers. This guy's fallen down. Look at that. MLB rank is 28. We've got him all the way down at 107 so far. Days till the draft. That's where we're gonna figure this shit out. Okay. Starting pitching. Yeah, we still got a lot of these international guys at 60, so we've got to let them go. And we're still looking at them. I'm still looking at them. We got a lot of good. We've scouted a lot of players here, so not too worried about it. See, now we're at like 65% on a lot of these international guys. 50%, 50%. Hopefully one of these guys starts to jump out at us. Rays are offering us a trade. They want Lewis Robert, and they're offering us Carson Williams, who's a big-time prospect. We almost might as well do it. Just because we're not going to get much out of Lewis Robert. It saves us money. Not a ton. He's not like he's making a shitload of money, but yeah, he's got A potential. I think we've got to take that deal. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, that's just the injury list. So now we got to do something about our outfield. And also, Carson Williams, yep, he's in the minors, that's fine. So I guess, oh, Dominic Fletcher's hurt, okay. He's not on the 40, he's not on the 40. He is, but we can't bring him up. Yeah. Fine, we'll purchase his contract and bring him up. Okay, so somebody's got to play center now. It's not going to be Talkman. It's not going to be Benintendi. It's probably just going to have to be Julks. So why aren't you playing? We have Taylor. He's the best fielder, but let's just put Julks in there. Who cares? This is a lost season anyway. Last week for scouting. And none of these guys are really jumping out at us, but Guardians are offering us a trade. They want Iglesias. They're offering me who? Messick and Burrito? Don't need Messick. Pretty sure we don't need Burrito either, but oh, he's a shortstop. Yeah, that's another reason why we don't need him. Yeah, no. Jacob Young from the Nationals. Go to the draft. We have the 10th overall pick. We doubt we're going to get one of those top pitchers, but hey, you never know. Yeah. So let's start the draft. Starting pitcher, Leo Valley. Not surprising at all. The number 2 draft pick is Fernando Nito. Okay, that's fine. The number 3 pick. Excuse me. Kenny McLeod. We actually had him scouted. That's too bad. Sims my pick. Okay, so we actually have this dude right here as the number 2 overall prospect. So we should probably take him. We have you as the number 8, but it's listing you as we might be able to get you later. But there's no good right fielders left either. Yeah, we should probably just take who we can get. Plus his bonus demand isn't that much. We've scouted him better than a lot of these other guys. We only have him at 45%. But he's ranked pretty low, so I think we can... This is picking... Oh, this guy's right here. We do want to get... Okay, we don't need to get another closer. Why is he at 10%? The 107th pick. We could get you. Yeah, we should get a right fielder. And he can play multiple positions. We'll grab him. Milt King. There's a baseball name. Milt King. Jeez. Okay, starting pitching. Okay, well, you're the best one available here, probably, so we'll take Woody Lopez. Not a lot of players left. I guess we'll take this. We'll take you. Come on, Schultz. Exit the draft, please. National League won the All-Star game. Red Sox trade for Mason Miller. Oh, they had to get rid of Marcelo Meyer, though. That's pretty steep. Okay, so well, we've got to have at least one guy in there. Let's look at them. Let's look at the midway stats. Our Corey Lee. Probably our only one. Yeah, he's definitely our only one. Do we even want to look at our midway stats? There's like no point, I suppose. Ooh, another offer. They still want Iglesias, and they're willing to give up. This time they're willing to give up Espino. He's a pitcher. And we should probably do that just because, I mean, it's Iglesias. We only have him for 1 year. Yeah, I'll take that trade. That also means... Do we have to bring somebody up for that? Oh, he's up. Is that going to affect anything? Okay, well, we can try to sign draft picks. Yeah. Okay. So we've got some money to do this. Okay, so, yep, we want you, and we'll offer a contract to you. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Submit the offer. And we got him. That's good. For the contract. And we got him. Woody Lopez. Doesn't want much. For the contract. Got him. We only have 2 more guys, so we've got money to burn on these guys. So you, both of our right fielders, and he declined. It's okay. We can wait him out. And we got him. So now we can just wait him out. Okay, that's what I thought. So we should, since he's going to be up, we should probably just send down... We'll send down a terrible relief pitcher. You. But we also have to bring up an infielder now. Okay. Because we got rid of, So Rojas was on the 40 man. So that works. Lineups. What position are we missing here? We've got second base. Okay. So I guess Vargas. Do you want Vargas or do you want Baldwin? Tell you what, we'll let the game decide. Auto fix the lineup. Keep him active. Data sign draft picks. For the same contract we did before. But his motivation is up, so we'll put that. Ooh, the Tigers traded for Brian Wu. They had to get rid of McGonigal, though. He's a young prospect. Hayuli's also a young prospect. We can offer him some more money. We've got money to burn on that, so yeah. There we go, we got everybody. Andres Munoz. And we already signed all of our draft picks, so don't have to worry about it. James Wood. Padres got him for? Anybody good? He's a young shortstop. I wouldn't have done that deal. Few draft picks. Ooh, look at those potentials. We did good. 71, but he's got 93 potential. He's a 58, but he's got 87 potential, so he's going to take a while. 67, but he's got 91 potential. Milt King and right, he's a 48 overall, but he's got 90 potential. So he's going to take some time. That's the thing, they're all youngsters, so they're all 18 years old except for you. He's 55, but he's got 89 potential. 46 with 90 potential. So we did, apart from the fact that these guys are years away from the majors, we did pretty good. What other kind of players are out? What other players are out there that are really good? A third base. Oh, he's could be huge. Sean Prado, was he one of the? Whatever. Derek Priest. Todd Carlsberg. Oh, there's somebody with some potential as well. Let's see, Kenny McLeod. Was he one of the top right fielders? He must have been. Just as round one. But yeah, look at that power already. Ooh, there was a really good first baseman hidden in there. Jesus. Oh, that guy. Wes Feldman. Where are some of those other starting pitchers that went before us? There was him. Was he the number 1 overall pick? Yeah, I think he was. See, he's obviously good. Ooh, there's a contact hitter. My lord. Good for the Cubs. The rest of their draft didn't go super great, but wow, that's a pretty good player. He's a pretty good contact hitter too. And yeah, there's a first baseman who's also a contact hitter. Okay. They got a few young guys here. Closer and second baseman. There's a right fielder we could have used. Walker Dawn. That's a baseball name if I ever heard one. Wow. Walker Dawn. That's a baseball name. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Let's see. I got some guys on the back end of the draft there. But yeah, we did well. We did very well. Well, now we just have a season to get through. Ooh, he's out for a while. Now we need a have another catcher on the 40, man. We might have to bring up a young guy. Don't particularly want to, though. How about you? Actually, let's make it... Let's make it one of these guys we're not going to resign. Huffman, he can play other positions. It's got to be you. We're not going to resign you. Okay, now we have to bring up some guys. So who's on the 40 man that we can bring up? Sure. Let's not bring up a... Sure. So let's not bring up two pitchers. Let's balance it out. Okay, another shit season. Not even our minor league teams can do anything. Their season has come to an end. So let's take a look. Did we get anything? Hey, Rookie of the Eve's second Rookie of the Year, even though he hit... Oh, Jesus, he hit 202! Oh, Lord. But he's going up. He hit 15 home runs. I mean, that's not nothing. Not great, but it's not nothing. It's, you know, he's going up. Jacob Wilson. I really like this guy in real life. This guy was hitting like 400 in the minors last year before they brought him up, and then he got hurt right away. But yeah, he was ridiculous in the minors. Kobe Mayo is a beast already. Okay. Any Gold Gloves? I doubt it. Jesus, Royce Lewis at 39 home runs. My God. Schwarber hit 44. He was traded to the Royals. Okay, so yeah, we don't do anything. Don't even need to see our statistics. How about prospects? What do we have for prospects? Roman Anthony. Okay, Twins. They have Walter Jenkins. Jackson Joby. Christian Campbell. Okay. How do they rank Bazana? Oh, he's ranked pretty highly there. Marcelo Mayer, he's who they got him. The Athletics got him in that trade for Mason Miller. We got the number 10 prospect in Carson Williams. Yeah, he's skyrocketing. We'll be using him soon enough. Bryce Eldridge, he must have been in a trade because he's with the Giants, I want to say. He's the first base prospect for the Giants. So yeah, there must have been a trade there. How about Basalo? He's a big time prospect. He's probably the best prospect for the Orioles right now. We've got the number 17 with Noah Schultz. He's going up. And there's the guy they traded in the Brian Wu deal. Hagen Smith is number 23, and he's going up. Chase Petty? Didn't the Twins trade him? I'm sure the Twins traded him to the Reds a couple years ago in real life. There's Edgar Caro. He's a 68 overall, so he's getting up there. And there's Kyle Teal. 69 overall. His bat didn't really improve. So here, Hope. He's one of the top prospects in real life. Game's not big on him right now. And there's Braden Montgomery. Big time gains for him. George Lombard Jr. In real life, he's a big-time prospect. They don't see much potential in him here, though. He's looking pretty good in real life, though. I'm not seeing the Royals' big-time prospect, Jack Caglione. There he is. Yeah. At least he's got B potential. He's going to be a beast. Caglianone. I think I mispronounced that, but yeah, this guy's he's a monster. Christ, he's gonna hit so he's gonna be such a big time player in the majors. They probably at this point, I don't know if they even call him up this year. They almost probably shouldn't, just to keep his contract and bring him along next year, but he's just crushing. He crushed Double A and he's crushing Triple A. Like, he really at this point has nothing to prove. It all depends on it, and they do need the offensive help, but it's like they're also falling out of contention, and they almost might as well wait until next season. But he's going to be so good. Ooh, there's a guy. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but this guy in real life is a crazy prospect. Throws switch. He's a switch thrower. He's like Pat Venditti, who was a relief pitcher who could throw left or right. But he's a starter, and he's a strikeout pitcher with both arms. And he's a good pitcher too. Like, it's not like he's just there as a sideshow attraction. It's kind of like Venditti was. Like Venditti at least made the majors, and he pitched in the majors for about 5-6 years there as a relief pitcher. But he's going to be a starter, and he looks like he's going to be a really good one. And the odd thing is like, what's his pitch count? Because he's switching arms, so it's like, do you give him like 80 to 100 pitches on each arm? Like, what do you do? He's gonna be such an interesting. When he comes up, it's like, he's gonna be fun to watch. Just because it's like, what do you do with him? It's gonna be so weird. Chase DeLauder. His bat is. He hits the ball and he's got a strange batting stance, but he also can't stay healthy. If he could stay healthy, he'd be in the majors by now, I'd imagine. And there's Frank Mazzucato. This guy, I was baffled when the Royals drafted him, because especially in the first round, and I've been trying to kind of keep up with him. Like, he's a lefty who barely touches 90. It's like you basically drafted a guy who has to be the crafty lefty from the gun. I don't know. He's not a strikeout guy. I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna do. He's just kind of been matriculating up the system, rookie ball, then the next season low A, then next season high A, then next season double A, then this year I think he's in triple A now. Might be AAA now. Well, according to this game, he is, but they could have moved him there during this season here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's at AAA now for the Royals. But it's like, yeah, I don't know, just in a strange first round pick. Normally, you want somebody with more potential, but I suppose they got him. I suppose he was cheaper because of that. Like the Royals are not exactly known as a spending franchise. I'm going to. Let's get the season done. The Dodgers over the Rangers. Advance to the offseason, please. Yes. Contracts with manager, hitting coach, and pitching coach have ended. Good. None of our players have retired, it looks like. So normally they put those at the top. And Max Scherzer retired, and he made the Hall of Fame, of course. Why wouldn't he? Okay. Look at these guys that we could re-sign. I think we're gonna let them all go. Yeah, I think we're gonna let those 4 go. And I think we're gonna sign all new people here. Actually, these guys are A. We lose some durability, but he gives us other stuff. Maybe we'll keep. Well, I don't need drag bunting, but. He'd offset the durability. Nobody wants to come here is the thing, so... There, he wants to... Now maybe he'll want to come here. Bunting and drag bunting. We don't need both of those. There. Power, plate vision, and contact. Yes, make him an offer. And a pitching coach. Hits per 9, walks per 9, break and stamina. That's good. The per 9 stats are what we're looking for, though. Anyone who can give us a lot of the per 9s or somebody we want. Okay, it's one of the guys closer to the top, obviously. So, hits and walks are +1. +1 and +2 for Ks and walks. Yeah, I think we would probably want you then. And we've got to remember to re-sign or to get a new scout. We have to get a new scout next in the off season or at the start of this next season, because we can't do that now. Apparently. No, but we got to replace that one scout at least, maybe both of them, because I do want more efficiency. Okay, so we have a lot of starting pitchers, so we got a lot of pitchers in general that we can just get rid of. You are going to be so good. gonna have to make room on the 40 man. Well, we're gonna get at least get 4 spots because we're not re-signing any of those guys. Oh wait, he wasn't on the 40 man anyway. No, none of them. Okay, Michael Taylor was the only one, so we're actually only opening up 1 spot by getting rid of him. And then Drury's potential went up. And Gallo is falling apart. He's coming back as a pitcher, I think. Or trying to. I don't think anyone is. Obviously, I don't think anyone signed him. Anyway, we're gonna save here. Might have to come back to this later. But yeah, awesome mac and cheese. You want to make? Anyone wants to make awesome? Uh, half, half of a block, or 1 small block of Velveeta. That's about a third and 1/3 of of a bottle of powdered Parmesan cheese, whatever shredded cheese you got on hand. It's all like, the, I do a bunch, whatever cheese I've got. So mine's usually like at least 3 cheese macaroni, 3 cheese macaroni. And then the, then I also for this time I chopped up a white onion, some peppers, like those mini sweet peppers, chopped a bunch of those, and then some kielbasa. Slice that up and threw it in there too. Delicious. And I'd be more specific with. I'm not one of those guys I don't have a. When I cook, I don't have much of a recipe. I just kind of like go by my whatever pots I've got and just kind of estimate it. Also, yeah, I don't have much for like, oh, exactly this much or this exact, 2 cups of this, 1 cup of this. No. Oh, I will say then for the cheese too. Then um, it's gonna it. I will say that when I do my cheese, it does get real. It can get a little thick after it all melts together. So then, when you make it while you're boiling the pasta, then use like a scoop to get to get pasta water out and add it back into the cheese, and then just stir it together until it's got more of a runny consistency than thick, unless you like it thick. But I try to get it a little runnier. It thickens up pretty good when it's in the fridge anyway. So yeah, that's my secret mac and cheese recipe. Go for it. As close as a recipe that I've got anyway. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go walk over to the Subway and get something to eat. So next time on MLB The Show, we will do the off season, the first off season, and hopefully another season of scintillating White Sox baseball. So as usual, this is John Crate signing out.